Well, you know what they say. What doesn't kill you makes you a paraplegic. Sometimes I'll see someone and I won't be able to tell if it's a boy or a girl. And I start to feel really guilty. And then I tell myself, this is not your fault. People like to use the "that awkward moment when" hashtag when describing situations like that. And sometimes they're funny, but most of the times it turns into that awkward moment when I unfollow you on Twitter. People are always making stuff awkward by labeling it as such. It won't be awkward, and then someone will say, well, that's awkward, and then it's immediately awkward. This never happens with any other emotion. Like, oh, you got me roses? Well, that's romantic. Ooh, Hurricane Katrina? Well, that's tragic. Ooh, he's in juvie? Well, that's an example of an issue of poor parenting that could have been avoided with good communication and more quality time. Dad. Sometimes people tell me that I had a deprived childhood if I haven't done or seen certain things. Like, they'll be like, oh, you've never seen Star Wars? You had a deprived childhood. And I'll be like, yeah, well, my parents hugged me, so I think I'm fine. Or else they'll be like, wait, your parents didn't lock you in a basement and make you dance for your supper? Wow, I had a deprived childhood. I like to take my tests in the music room of the testing center, but it's a risky move. Like one time I was in there and Flight of the Valkyries came on and I was cruising through that thing like nobody's business. I'm so smart and I'm so cool and I rock a test, watch me get an A. And then another time, Crocodile's Cannon came on and I was doomed. I was like, I hate tests. I want to kill somebody. Speaking of which, this year for Lent I gave up murder. Day 13 is going great. Some girls I know have this habit of not shutting their mouths when they talk. They'll be like, did you see this week's episode of The Bachelor? I cannot believe it. Shut up, I'm getting so fat. Don't let me eat chocolate. Quit it. He asked me if I wanted to study with him, and I was like, probably not. I'm just so glad Dave Archuleta's going on a mission. He scared me for a second there. Sometimes I like to get them talking and then see if I can throw stuff in their mouth. You know, stuff like popcorn, nickels, birth control pills.